What did the sea see? In Psalm 114, which we chant in our Hallel, we declare Hayam Ra'ah Vayanos. The sea saw and it fled. This is a description of the miraculous parting of the waters of the Red Sea. And the sea didn't only just part, but rather it saw something which prompted some waters to go the other way. The Mechilta answers that the sea saw the coffin of Yosef. Indeed, the Israelites were carrying his remains with them on all their journeys, and eventually he was to be buried in the city of Shechem in the land of Israel. Why does the Mechilta arrive at that particular answer? It explains that that very same term, Vayanos, he fled, is mentioned on no less than 4 occasions with regard to Yosef in Parashat Vayeishev. Potiphar's wife tried to seduce him, and his response was, Vayanos. He fled from the scene. So my question is, what is the thematic connection between the parting of the waters on the one hand and what happened with Yosef and Potiphar's wife on the other? And I'd like to suggest as follows. When the waters of the sea flow, they go in a natural direction. What Hashem caused through the parting of the waters was that some of those waters defied nature and went in the opposite direction. And that's exactly what happened with Yosef. His natural inclination was to go with the flow. However, he stood up to temptation and he fled in the opposite direction. The Mechilta tells us that the parting of the waters came as a reward for Yosef's brave deed. And I think that is very significant for us. Because in Pirkei Avot we are taught, Eizehu Gibor, who is truly mighty? And the answer is Hakovesh et Yitzro. It's the person who's able to overcome his or her negative urges. That is true strength of character. And in the same way as the reward for Yosef's deed came centuries later, so too, when all of us, and it happens to all of us, stand up to temptation and overcome that urge, we will find that the dividends for such decisive, positive, and courageous action will be with us for a long time to come. Shabbat Shalom.